Hey my peoples, I'm Faced by Trevi. If you didn't know, don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 200 subscribers. And so if you want to see how I got this really beautiful, colorful look, just another time of me just having fun with makeup with the L'Oreal Los Angeles Party Animal Palette, this one right here, then stay tuned and watch me struggle, cause no, so jumping straight into this look with the cat. No, that's not what this is called. It's the Party Animal palette from Laura Lee. Mine's kind of jacked up because it's shipping. I'm getting a new one. It's fine. So I'm dipping into this shade Damage Control. It's this matte blue right here. My primer is wet. I've noticed I like doing this, having wet primer a lot more than setting it with a powder. I don't really know why. I don't tell a huge difference, but I tell a little bit of difference with color. So I'm gonna put this right in my crease, right up in here. Oh my god, y'all have to see my new shoes. Like, I'm wearing them right now, because I can't walk in them. Because, one, I've never worn a shoe like this style before. And then, two, it feels slightly too big. Like the heel of my foot keeps popping out of it. It's so cute though, and I needed a pump, just like a regular black pump. Yep, this is it, isn't it? So look how tall that heel is. Look how tall, and it's so cute. But like my heel keeps popping out the back of it. I think if I just put like one of those like comfort spot things in there, that gives heels comfort, that it might just balance out so my heel won't keep slipping out when I'm walking in it. So I'm wearing them so I can learn to walk in them. Because usually I never have a problem walking in heels, but like I said, I have not worn a shoe like this before. And my heel keeps popping out. But they're cute, right? I just need a good pump that I ain't have one at all. Because I usually only wear single sole shoes. And if you don't know what a single sole shoe is, it's like the ones that strap around the ankle and over the toes. And I love those styles of shoes. This is really pigmented. So my first impressions of the L'Oreal was with the Party City palette is that it's popping, and I'm not having a hard time blending. I would say at first, it was looking a little patchy, but that's probably because my primer is wet. When you put powder on top of something wet, it doesn't always work out the best. It kind of sets it in place. But I'm just blending this to inner, outer, and outer corner, just building it up. And it does come with a mirror, so that's great. But yeah, mine came damaged in BoxyCharm this month, so they're sending me out a new one in next month's box. So I'm gonna have two of these. Cleaned off the brush. It might not look like it, but it's clean. The pigment is off. Not the pig. Okay, it's clean. That's all you need to know. But I'm jumping next into Drinks. This matte orange here on the same brush. I love this brush so much for blending. I just use it for everything. Oh, if I didn't say, those shoes are from Just Fab. Their shoes are always so cute but so painful. So I'm just picking it up on the brush. I'm having a little bit of struggle trying to just get it on the brush. But there it is. And this is another one of those looks of me just having fun. So I'm going to blend this up here to blend out the line of the blue. I don't like this. Like it's not... Okay, so it's blending out now. I am gonna have to go back in with the blue, it looks like, because the orange is just making it this weird brown color. But yeah, just blend that above the blue. Alright, so next step, all I did was do a half cut, that's like more like a 3/4 cut crease with this white cream makeup. You can buy it from places like Party City. I just prefer it a little bit more now. But, so I'm going in with this next shade, which I thought was a yellow, because in every picture I see, it looks yellow. Even when I took pictures of the palette, it looked yellow, no matter what light I used. But it's like a lime. That's not lime. It's like a bright, bright green. Right there. See, it still kind of looks yellow, but it's like a green. I'm going to take that on this flat brush here, Yeah, that shade came broken, and so I tried to fix it, and it got worse. So we're just not gonna talk about that. So I'm gonna just take it on the brush, and I'm gonna tap it all over this white. First, I'm gonna tap it, and then I'm gonna swipe. That's how I know it works to build up color. Also, because if you put too much of this cream white down, like a too thick of a base, and you don't pat it on first, it will start to crease later in the day. I've noticed that. Um, so you kind of also want to keep this layer of white cream thin, or as thin as you can make it at least. I'm gonna start sweeping it to fill in all the gaps. The shade is pretty dusty, but that's also probably because I messed it up trying to fix it. Yeah, it didn't work out right. These eye masks are getting hot. Like they did say, like the gold foil keeps in the heat. But yeah, these masks are getting kind of hot. But they're like keeping most of the fallout off my face. So now I'm gonna do the other eye. Just do it the same way, tapping the color onto the white cream. And then once it's placed, I'm gonna sweep over it with the same color. Okay, so I feel like this look needs a little bit more color. So I'm really bright. It's partly this, partly my shirt, partly the precision on the sun. But I'm taking the shade Karaoke. It's this darker blue here, and it's also a matte shade. It's matte. I feel it kind of looks satin, but I think it's matte. So I'm gonna take this right here on this outer edge, and I'm gonna just blend that into the greenish color and out. Just to add a little bit more definition to the eye. I'm doing that on the dome shaped brush because I want to be pretty precise about where I put it. And I'm kind of want to pack the color on because I'm seeing that it's not blending evenly. Like it kind of looks, as you can see, it kind of looks darker right there in the center. So I'm going to pack it on and then try to blend it. Oh my god, it's like literally blending away. Like all the blue right there, and then over there it's like nothing. So, looks like we're gonna be hiding that with rhinestones and lashes. So I'm gonna do the same to the other eye, just pack it on. Oh, it's working a lot better on this eye. Blend in and out. Pretty though. Okay, so I'm gonna take that green shade one more time and just tap over where the two meet. I'm not trying to blend it or anything. Well, no, I am trying to blend it. I'm just gonna tap over it. I'm not trying to cover the blue or anything like that. We're just gonna make it seem just slightly as a harsh line and more like a fade into one another. So that's the eyes. I'm gonna do my base and everything off camera. I'll be back to finish up the eyes. Oh, and the lashes I'm applying today are the House of Lashes. What size is this? Heartbreaker by House of Lashes. Ooh, this look just needs some help. I will be right back. So I did a lot of stuff while I was gone. So I applied the lashes, not really the ones I wanted for this look, but they came in this month's BoxyCharm with the palette. So I was like, I might as well use them, and because I'm filming a video of the BoxyCharm right after this. But I added 3 stones going like at a diagonal on each eye, and then I carved out over the green a white line with some white liquid liner from NYX right here. This one. And then to hide it even more, like the mistakes with the eyeshadow, I put the blue sparkly liner to finish off the line. And I kind of just faded it out at the end of the blue. So, yeah, I kind of did a lot while I was gone. But it looks cute now. I actually really, really like it. So next I'm going in with this shade Bottoms Up. It does have shimmer in it, as you can probably see. And I'm taking that on the flat brush. And I'm going to put that all on my lower lash line. I think I'm going to blend it pretty low. So, I like this palette because these are like some of my favorite eyeshadow colors, I feel. but I feel like she needs to work on her formula a little bit more because I feel like it's inconsistent as in the way it applies, and I'm not a big fan of that. Like the pigment is great, but I feel like one, they're kind of dry, and then two, they're just not even. That's beautiful. Even across the board, like the way they apply. Like you even saw the patchiness of the blue. I saw a lot of patchiness in the green, but that could still also be just the way I tried to fix it. Then like this pink is very very dusty, but they have great pigment. That's the thing, and it's so sad. But I really really like the palette. I just think she needs to work on her eyeshadow formula a little bit more, at least with these ones. It's the only palette I've tried from her. And I love Laura Lee. I watch her videos all the time. And I did blend that pretty low. I basically took up my whole. Oh, okay. It's blend. Okay. Because I just. Okay. I basically took up my whole lower lash line. I'm not keeping it close at all. So next, I'm just gonna brush off this fallout and apply mascara. I think I want a liner in my waterline. What color should I do? Should I do like a gold? I think I'm gonna put a gold liner, this pencil liner here in my waterline, or should I put a blue? Sorry about that. I think I'm gonna put this gold liner in my waterline. I haven't used it in a minute. Yep, that's it. Because I thought this would pair well with the green on the lid. You see how it's a little bit metallic? And this really would pop out once I put mascara on. Because like it's like light against dark, how to balance out colors, you know? So this look has been a journey, but we're almost done. So I'm taking my favorite blush, Pink Out. Yeah, it's the best. From Ulta Beauty. I don't think they sell this anymore. It's so sad. But I'm going to use every drop of this broken one until it's time for me to officially switch over to my new one. Because it got product in it. Why throw it away? And I think they don't sell it no more. So I'm going to use every drop of this. So I'm going to generously apply that on the cheeks. And it does have some shimmer in it. It might look like I'm wearing a lot of blush, but it really doesn't look like I'm wearing that much in person, to be honest. That's why I'm just piling it on. So next, I'm going to highlight the cheeks. I'm going to use these two colors here, this pinkish one and this goldish looking one. I think that's Blushing Glow and Afterglow. I'm going to mix them together. These are my favorite combination of highlighter. Like, I use this like every day for a while. And I was using no other highlighter. So, and it has such a nice glow, especially if you wet them first. And so I'm just applying that to the cheeks, a little bit down the nose, because I have an oily nose, I gotta be careful with that. To the Cupid's bow, heavily. Just, oh, this look is cute. I did good with this look. I saved it really nice. And then, next we're gonna highlight the brow bone. What color should I use? I think I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna mix these two because I can't decide. And I'm gonna apply that right above this orange color and up here. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I want this to stand out above that orange and not blend in. Ooh, look how pretty that is, that shine. This is from Pure Cosmetics, and it's the Bronze and Brighten palette. And it's the best palette I have for highlighting. It's like my favorite thing of highlighters, to be honest. I have forgot about it for a minute. I have stopped using it. Like I said, I used it every day for a while. Look at that. Look at... It's so good. Okay, so now I'm going to take this pointed brush here and I'm going to wet it pretty generously. Okay, so now I'm dipping it back into the shade Blushing Glow, the pink one. And I'm going to apply that straight into my inner corners. Watch how this color looks. Let me get close. Look at that orangish pinkish color. It's so beautiful to me. And I'm going to apply this pretty heavily. So for lips, I use this gloss by Adesse. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's my favorite gloss, and I'm pretty sure they still sell it. So last things last, to finish up the face, I'm taking this Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. It has a lot of glitter in it, so I'm shaking it up. I feel like this looks a little bit too matte. So I'm just spray a little bit of this all over the face, just to add a nice glow. And that's your tutorial. And if you like it, you want to see more like this, see more of me struggling, or more of these creative looks, subscribe to me by clicking my face right here, Face by Trevi. We're almost at 200 subscribers. Don't forget to share. And look at some of my little other videos over here. Check them out. They're pretty interesting. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.